Alright. It is more Guild Wars 2 time. Yeah, another non-Guild Wars 1 session. It's been a while since we played Guild Wars 1. Just it's hard to get a lot of people available on a weekend consistently. And people are kind of in the transitionary periods, I guess. um, Hopefully we can get back on track with Guild Wars 1 though. I would like to. We're so close to finishing it. Obviously, we're Eye of the North at the moment. We're very close to finishing Eye of the North, but we do intend to do the bonus stuff like War on Kryta and Winds of Change. So there's still a fair bit to go, but yeah, I'd like to get back to that as soon as I can. But that does give us more time to go for the Guild Wars 2 story. And who knows, maybe at this rate I might even be done in time for End of Dragons. That'd be an interesting prospect. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know how, because obviously Core's quite a big story. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through the other parts. I think season 2 might take 3, maybe 4 sessions to get through, maybe more. I don't know. It's hard to say, but if it is, we're getting through season 2 in about a week or two, then we're definitely not going to catch up in time for End of Dragons. Especially if Guild Wars 1 picks up again. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Hopefully, sorry, I won't talk for too long before getting started, but I'm hoping, I'm in two minds about whether or not I want to play End of Dragons for the first time on stream or for the first time just on my own, and I can take it at my own pace and that sort of thing. I don't know. I see benefits of two ways of doing it, both ways of doing it. And to be honest, like I don't really have that much time to play games that much outside of what I stream. My other evenings are for exercising, and my days are for work. So there's time, but not long periods of time like I have on streaming days. Yeah. So let's just get on with it, shall we? We're going to watch the Season 1 recap. There's a little recap that the game, the developers put in because Season 1 was like kind of a temporary thing. It was supposed to be a living world. You things happen and you respond to them at the time, and then when they're done, they're done. They don't, it's dynamic, it's living. And I definitely appreciate what they were going for, and I can understand what they were going for. But it doesn't. I don't think it works when you're trying to tell this one long big plot that they clearly wanted to do. And I think it was also like they were very crunched, and it was just difficult. So they kind of gave up on that idea. But as a result, it means that we've got this big journal of basically one big continuous plot where this depends on this, and depends on this, depends on this, depends on this, depends on this, and that depends on Season 1. And Season 1 is not available to us, so a lot of the plot is lost, unfortunately. So let's make our way over to here. I'll mount up. And I think I've got a mail as well, so I'll read that out before we trigger the cutscene. And then after that, we can get started on Season 2. Season 1's going to take us 10 minutes, excluding all my chat. I also noticed that in the VOD yesterday, I was like all the way at the bottom of the camera like this, so I've tried to move it a little bit, so it's not just my head that's playing. It felt a bit funny, a little bit strange. But yeah, let's see. I think I've got a mail. Let's just get rid of some of these old mails. I don't know if I read that, but I think we're fine. Did I read that yesterday? Yep. Alright. History lesson from Magister Ella McKay. In Lucia Engineer, we have a saying in the Dermot Priory, remember the past, so you may shape the future. With that in mind, I've been conducting interviews and collecting historical information on Scarlet Briar and her war against Teria, starting 1326 AE. I prepared a summary of my research for you. It covers the major events of her campaign leading up to the final attack of Lion's Arch in 1327. Meet me in Lion's Arch when you can, I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Magister L. McKay. Message for ArenaNet. Living World Season 1 was a series of live content events that ran from January 2013 to March 2014. It chronicled Scarlet Briar's war on Teria, culminating in the destruction of Old Lion's Arch and the awakening of a powerful entity. The story was designed to be experienced as it happened. It is currently unavailable for episodic replay like Season 2. So we've created a recap to inform you of the events that bridge the gap between the end of the personal story, circa 1325 AE, and Living World Season 2, 1327 AE. After the Exodus of the gods, by the way. After completing this summary, you should have all the necessary information to jump in and begin playing Living World Season 2 and all subsequent story content, which is accessible from the story journal. So I don't necessarily agree with that part. There's a really good 1 hour recap of Season 1 that's much better, but this gives you a gist, I suppose, of what happens. So let's chat to Ella McKay and get started.
Scarlet Briar. Where should I begin? No one at first knew why she began her reign of terror. Some say she peered into the very fabric of the universe and went insane. Her attacks began in the northeast and spread like fire. She formed uneasy alliances and controlled her minions through deception and brutality. She leveraged their technology to scan for currents of magical energy called ley lines. Each attack had a purpose, allowing her to collect data from across Teria that would later be used to assault Lion's Arch. When all hope seemed lost, the heroes of Teria rose to the task, along with new allies. Bram Arison of Kragstead. Rox Whetstone, Gladium. Casimir Mead, Mesmer. Marjorie Delacroix, Investigator. And Taimi, Prodigy from Radasum. Led by the Pact Commander, they dismantled Scarlet's operations. But while they reclaimed the city at the Battle of Lion's Arch, they would later discover that she had completed her mission, even in death. Scarlet's machine struck the ley line deep beneath Sanctum Harbor, directing its magic far into the Maguuma jungle, changing the course of history.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to read all this. We get the gist. So yeah, I didn't actually play Season 1. I played the game from launch, but I stopped playing, and I didn't come back for Season 1. I don't really know why, I guess I just wasn't interested. I was a hardcore Guild Wars 1 fan, and at launch didn't really get into Guild Wars 2. I gave it a shot, but I was like, oh, this is nothing like Guild Wars 1, so I didn't really enjoy it, because I really did enjoy Guild Wars 1. But yeah, basic idea, Scarlet bad, attack Lion's Arch. There's these things called ley lines that kind of carry condensed magic throughout Teria under the ground, and we hit one of them, and it woke up this planty looking dragon in the Maguuma jungle. That's kind of all we know so far. We didn't know that there was a plant dragon at launch. This was new information at the time. Okay, so we've got a mail from E, and E is this mysterious character we still, to this day, don't really know much about. Let's see, E says to us, strange happenings. Charr Engineer, I'm well aware of just how busy you are. However, We've heard the theories that Scarlet disturbed one of the dragons. I fear these theories have merit. My eyes and ears in Brisbane wildlands are reporting mysterious incursions in previously quiet areas. Go see for yourself. I hope your curiosity will spur you to action. Fantastic. Alright. And we have to go somewhere that is not even close to wherever we've been before. So... where's the closest waypoint I have to... Is that it? Is it quicker just to go from... I don't know. Let's just go from Twilight Arbor. We'll get started on Season 2. I was also in two minds about actually starting my FF14 series today. Or playthrough today, and I was thinking of alternating. But I decided not to do that. I was going to do like, you know, Core, Guild Wars 2, then A Realm Reborn, then, you know, I don't know, maybe to the end of Heart of Thorns, and then Heaven's Ward in FF14. But then I decided against it. I think it would be good just to keep the focus on one and then move on to the other. Especially with End of Dragons coming up. It may be good to include End of Dragons in the playthrough. Sooner rather than later. The game feels awfully vibrant at the moment. I don't know what settings I might have changed, but it feels more vibrant than I'm used to. Like even the UI, this yellow text looks more yellow than usual for me. It's probably post-processing, but I usually have post-processing on. I don't know if I've got like the NVIDIA sharpness thing. I think if I... No, I don't think I do. At one point, it's like basically NVIDIA's version of Reshade. I had that for a little while, but a long time ago. Long ago. Alright, let's pick up this waypoint and make our way to Brisbane Wildlands. Should have made an Asura, then we wouldn't have to do this. Whee! So much discovery! It's a whole part of the world we haven't seen yet. I guess this is what happens when you just tome yourself to level 80 and you don't explore and do map completion. Okay, where do we need to go? I think we can have to go like up and then back down sort of thing. I could be wrong though. Actually, it's likely that I'm wrong. I'm often wrong. I think it is this way. Either that or I've always gone a bit of a inefficient route, let's say. Oops. It's more roller beetle time. Oh wow, I'm going faster than I. I guess I'm going downhill, so I was expecting to just be chuntering along. Don't know if that's the right word. Oh, it's downhill. We keep our speed. Whee! Woohoo! Oh, look at these plants. Look at these. So sometimes there's an event there to clear up some vine walls to get through here. Alright, here we are, and we can get started on Season 2, Disturbance in Brisbane Wildlands. I've actually done this first.
Tonight, I'll take your watch so you can get some extra sleep.
Listen here, Mother Hen. You can stop fussing. I'm fine. My ribs barely hurt anymore.
You ready? Let's join the others, shall we?
I've done this first chapter of Season 2 actually quite recently.
What are Seraph doing all the way out here?
How about we ask? Oh, look, there's the others.
We'll wait here for them, then go in.
Everyone's
How's
injured.
your leg, Bram?
Barely a peep from it. I got through those vines just fine.
You worry about him too much. He's tough.
I never said he wasn't.
You thought it.
What?
Nothing.
I want to talk to that Seraph. and find out what's going on around here.
Also, say goodbye to side-by-side cutscenes. They are no more. That was a core personal story thing only. We will not see that from now on. Hello, Charr Engineer. We've been waiting for you. There's a group of Seraph in this old fort, and it looks like they're having some trouble. The others are on their way too. Let's go see what's happening. Do you sense it? There's a hush in the air, as if all but the bravest of birds have fled the area. I don't like it. Let's go see what we can learn. We're gonna be with these characters for basically the rest of the game, more or less.
Hey, come on over here.
What are we waiting for? Let's go talk to the Seraph. Jory and Kaz will catch up. Follow me. I want to get a sample of those living vines. I wonder if I could create hybrids. Easy there, masterminds. These things are dangerous. There's some crazy stuff going on out there. It makes me really feel the distance between us and the Citadel. This is a big adventure. Alright. Let's go talk to Captain Corporal Jansen. Let's get this point of interest. Nice. I'll still play a power gear for now.
Excuse me, Corporal. Looks like you've got a problem on your hands.
Go to Condi
You
soon.
might say so. We need to get through those vines, but they're impassable.
How about we give you a hand?
That'd be great. We're a small expeditionary squad.
What are you doing so far from the Reach?
We're tracking black market traders that came this way. We suspect they may have a secret ingress past this mess.
Well, let's see if we can help you clear a path.
Your help would be greatly appreciated, ma'am. Delacroix, come over here.
Oh yeah, she's called Marjorie Delacroix. And this is Belinda Delacroix. Are they related? Question mark.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll be damned. Hey, sis.
I thought maybe this was your squad.
You're related?
Yes, sir. What are you doing here, Margie?
We heard a rumor there were strange goings-on in this area. We came to investigate.
As if taking on Scarlet wasn't enough excitement to last a lifetime. Let's talk. We've got some information about what's happening around here.
Here we go.
Something that's a bit annoying though is that she's got the same voice actor as Timmy.
Kaz,
And it's so obvious.
that's my line.
What are Inquest doing here?
They're like rats. They show up everywhere there's death.
You guys go left. Kaz and I will go right.
We need to hold them back here.
What
Our
amazing
outpost
planning.
will stand an all-out attack.
Let's see if my build holds up for Season 2. I'm hopeful that it will. But, you know, the level of difficulty does begin to pick up at this point. Season 2 and Heart of Thorns, like they did, it was, when it released, it was even harder. But, like, even in my most recent playthrough,
Take the eastern path.
it was,
Yes, sir.
it was tough. It wasn't as easy as I anticipated, to be honest. With a reasonable build. That being said, I did it co-op as well, so that is kind of a factor. Especially depending on the quality of the co-op, the person you're playing with, their build. It's a grenadier. I'm a grenadier. Is that how you say it? Grenadier? Not grenadier? Does that just sound stupid? Oh! Give me things to kill. See how I timed that orbital strike? Alright, I need to go help them barricade. Yeah, shit. Gotta go the long way. Ah! Right, let's give myself some swiftness. We've got quite a lot of Inquest to deal with in this first couple of parts. Probably deal with this turret that's just probably pew-pewing away at me. How are they doing? We've got a turret in their way. There's one. Oh, my orbital strike went to waste because I killed them too fast. Don't backstab me. No, I missed my grenades. I got it actually. Oh, he's stealth. Right, now I've got to go help at the bottom. That's a lot of numbers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh, thought I'd killed them. Come on, get your back into it. Get over here. Free buff. Free buff city. Boop boop boop. I should not have wasted my grenades on him because he was almost dead. Come back here. Bam! I was expecting that to be a bit more meaty. Look at them go. More buffing. One little boof will get him. Alright, we've got the second barrier.
They're dropping golems in
Goss.
behind us.
Goss. Barrier achieved. Now we've got to go pew pew this fella. Ah! Leave me alone. Give me boons. Oh dear. Bad. I think that would have failed me an achievement. Cap sub with Prime. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Nice to see you. More Guild Wars 2 because nobody ever has time for Guild Wars 1 anymore. Sag. No healing. Got him. Very sad. In fact, how are my emotes doing? I still only have one emote. Oh, they're in the process of being approved, and it's taking a while apparently. Well, you've got a first next to your name, first month subscriber. Congratulations! Look at on all your fancy.
That was exciting. It's been a while since I've seen you
badges.
in action. You've improved.
I've been getting lots of practice.
Looks like we've almost got those vines out of the way. You coming through with us?
Yeah, we want to see what's on the other side. You don't mind, do you?
If you come with us?
Amazing.
Great gods, no. I don't get to spend enough time with you.
Let's see if you still feel that way after a few days of being around us.
I've made a lot of progress, you see. Finished the core game. On to season 2.
Delacroix, I have a mission for you. I need you to run back to Fort Salma and give them an update. Oversee getting soldiers posted here to keep these vines back. I don't want our retreat cut off just in case.
Yes, Corporal. I'll grab my gear and go.
I knew I could rely on you. Double time, Seraph.
Yes,
Very
Corporal.
sad. They wanted to be friends. But duty is all that matters.
It's okay. Some other time.
I'm sorry I can't go with you. Promise you'll stop by Fort Salma on your way home and let me know how things went?
I will. Send Mama word that you saw me, will you? So she worries a little less.
Okay, I'd better get going. Take care of yourself, okay? Love you, sis.
Always. You too.
Belinda, it was good seeing you again.
Aw, same here. Goodbye.
You watch the VODs, or like do you just like go on and see how far I got? Either way, you know what happens. You know what happens. The Inquest are brutal enemies. They have absolutely no conscience whatsoever. We're here to look into thieves working for the black market, but the Inquest won't leave us alone. No, I don't have time to watch the VODs. Yeah, I don't blame you. I barely have time to watch. I don't watch other streams all the time because I just don't have the time. They must have a lab nearby somewhere. Unless there's a forward scouting group. Need a highlight editor. So do. I definitely do. Maybe they're looking for a location to build a new on it. Hey, they're fools. If so, these vines don't make this area exactly hospitable. Where did the vines come from? As far as I know, the land west of here has been cut off more or less for a long time. Criminals seem to have secret routes to get in and out, but who knows what goes on over there. You think the vines are spreading out inward from beyond the ridge? It's a good guess as any. As good a guess as any, don't you think? What's out there? The Maguuma wastes. Other than that, who knows? The Orion flooding could have changed the entire landscape. I guess we'll find out. I'm ready to explore beyond the ridge. For clips and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how many good clips you'd be able to get, to be honest. Maybe a good editor would be able to capture the amazing moments, whatever they might be, like Deimos dancing. Or me dying. See, I didn't open the window today and now it's getting really hot in here. Let's talk to the scout. Meow! The cat mews hungrily. It's not interested in anything I have. That's so sad.
We're overwhelmed responding to casualties from the Zephyrite crash. Inquest agents are rushing in to take advantage of these poor people, and the frequent sandstorms only add to our woes. I hear the nearby mining town of Prosperity has also seen its share of trouble, but we've been too busy assisting the crash survivors to investigate.
Her eyes are very, like, demonic. Who do you need to talk to? Spark. Hello, Spark.
We can't change what was, only what will be.
All gone. I still can't believe it. What happened here? One moment our ship was sailing smoothly through clear skies, and the next we were falling. What caused your ship, the sky ship, to crash? I'm sorry, I don't know. It was so sudden. Nothing like this has ever happened to my people since we took to the sky. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Speak to Nimbus.
We must pass through darkness to regain the light.
Our aspect crystals can help you navigate this wasteland. Since the crash shattered them, our crystals can only grant you their movement skills for a short while before their energies ebb. What are aspect crystals? Our crystals help attune to the aspect of sun, wind, and lightning to gain useful skills. Even shattered, the crystals can grant you these abilities for a short time. Right, I'm not gonna...
We must know this pain in order
Let's learn
to
more
heal.
about the people. Can you tell me more about your people? Using the power of our aspect crystals, my people traveled the skies before our flying ships crashed here. We live lives of simplicity and peace, dedicated to the legacy of our prophet, Glint. Glint is a dragon that you find in Guild Wars 1. Used to be a champion of Kralkatorrik, but became good. Betrayed Kralkatorrik to help us. The first game is the Flame Seeker prophecies, and that's what Glint prophesies. My shield, the Flame Seeker prophecies. She's a prophet. She predicted things. Can you tell me about Glint? Oh. Okay, I guess I didn't need to describe. Our beloved dragon champion fell defending all who lived from her former master, the elder dragon Kralkatorrik. Her crystalline remains gave us the magic to loft our ship and move like aspects of the sky. Can you remind me again what your aspect crystals do? Yeah, I don't care about that. Alright, let's go then. Dusk. They've all got interesting names. Hello, Kate. Maybe I can get the return to achievements. Yep. There you go, that's how you use the aspect crystals. I've done this a few times, let's just say a couple of times. I can go boing, boing, boing. Make your way towards the crash site. What do you mean, nope? What are you saying nope to? You need to finish the story on that character. Not even the return, not even the yeah, the return to. Yeah, I've not done the story all the story achievements. No, see, I've done the first two, but then stopped because I don't really like season 2 very much at all. I find it a bit dull. But at least I'll get the replay achievements, at least play this episode. The teams are quite quick and easy in season, yeah, but I don't really care about achievements. Sorry. If they have a benefit for me, sure I'll do them. Or if I have a lot of time in my hands, sure I'll do them. But otherwise, couldn't care less. Sorry, just gotta be real. Not gonna lie for subs. That's integrity right there. Right, Fallen Hopes. We want to investigate the Sephirite presence in Drytop. Unsubscribing. Sag.
That structure is unstable.
Can you
It
even
would
do
be
that?
Unwise for us to go in. Scruffy's scan confirmed that it won't support all our weight. According to my calculations, the most efficient combination would be you, Marjorie, and Casimir. The rest of us can wait out here.
Did she just call us fat, Bram?
Yep, she sure did.
Facts are facts. The three of us together weigh as much as 19 Casimirs.
Great. I'm a unit of measurement.
Lead on, boss. Kaz and I are with you. We'll holler for the rest of you if we need something smashed.
I think Wooden Potatoes mentioned on his stream that that's actually like a joke because they do use Casimir as a unit of measurement in development. She's like a standard model and they use her model as
Hold
a
on. I'll
as
cast...
a measuring unit.
Wait. Something's wrong.
A reference unit.
What's the matter, dog?
I can't form a portal. Something here is blocking me.
I'm assuming you can't cancel a subscription. Like, you can prevent it from resubscribing, but you can't like unsubscribe, presumably. Never tried. Never really. I mean, I've never actually paid for a subscription before. I always just Prime sub.
Halt, intruders. This area falls under Inquest jurisdiction. You are trespassing. Ergo, be gone, or we'll have no choice but to oust you.
Look, we're just trying to help these poor crash victims and find out what happened. Do you know anything about
That was
the
a
crash?
bit too early.
All we know is that whatever lands in our territory is ours to
Okay.
salvage. Let us show you just how serious we are about this.
I was so prepared to kick these guys' asses. Please don't unsubscribe.
If that's how you want to play it, I guess we showed them. Still think I'm not ready for battle?
Listen, I'm sorry about how I've been acting. I just can't stand the thought of you getting hurt again. It scared the fluff out of me.
I know, honey. I felt
Scared the
same way
fluff out
about
of me.
you. But you convinced me that you can handle yourself. Now let me convince you.
All right.
I try not to talk over their dialogue. Sorry for that, but
You could clear that gap with a lightning tether. Try this crystal.
scared the fluff out of me. Yikes.
Something's actively blocking my magic. Please keep an eye out for anything unusual.
It's just. I wish the dialogue wasn't so kiddie. I know it's because.
Interfering with my spell. Now that it's out of commission, I should be able to conjure a short-range portal.
I wish it could be just a little bit more mature. Like, I know they want like the market, they want to be able to market it to younger people, but like, come on, scared the fluff out of me.
Help me! Please! Someone!
They blocked all my attacks. Oh, yikes. Yikes, it hurts. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Damn ferns. That's not what I'm referring to. Alright, why am I using Orbital Strike? It's gonna be overkill. Oh, I guess not.
I'm here!
I don't mind furries, I'm a Charr. I don't mind cherries, I'm a far, apparently.
This one's alive, but hurt badly.
You're going to be okay. My friends and I will get you out of here.
Forget about me. The Master of Peace is in danger. Someone has to go find him and protect him.
The Master of Peace? Your leader? Where is he? Why is he in danger?
I don't know why, but the Sylvari is trying to kill him. Please.
Hey, stay with me. Oh, damn. She's dead.
By the way,
I hate to speak ill of the dead, but that Zephyrite was lying.
About what?
Don't get me wrong. She was very afraid for the Master of Peace, but when she said she didn't know why he was in danger, I could tell. She wasn't lying.
Why would she lie? Are you sure?
Absolutely. It was in her posture and in her eyes. She didn't give us the whole truth.
I believe you. Let's press on and see if we can find any more answers.
this stream is sponsored by blackcurrant juice in a Coca-Cola glass. The best combination.
I think you could make that jump with a wind crystal. Here,
Oh, can
try
I?
this one.
Let's try, shall we? Boing. Boing. Smash that. Oh, I can't. Why won't it let me smash? All I want to do is smash. Leave my turret alone. Ooh, I hurt. Where does the other one go? Ooh, it hurts, it hurts. Give me regen. Give me regen. Am I supposed to be able to attack this dampener, or do I need to kill these mobs first? Okay, yeah. Alright, let me heal up. Hey guys! Discuss the situation with Marjorie. Have they got something to say? No, they don't.
Can't get enough of me, huh?
It's one tragedy after another. First Lion's Arch, and now this terrible accident. What's happening to our world? This was no accident. Look at those bodies. Their bodies are riddled with knife wounds. They didn't die in the crash. They were attacked. Before the crash, something happened on the ship. The Zephyrite always seemed so gentle to me, but these died fighting. There are defensive wounds on their hands and arms, as if they were shielding themselves from the attacker. No culture survives long without learning to defend themselves. So many of them. It must have been a large force that attacked. I don't think so. The stab wounds are from the same blade. No variation. Yes, as if inflicted by one lone attacker. Well, they could have all just had the same knife. Like, the same style of knife. A formidable attacker, and who took them down single-handed. A formidable attacker who took them down single-handed. Them in their airship, an accomplished saboteur then. Yes, indeed.
All these dead. They're breaking my heart.
A friend pointed out to me that these people weren't killed in the crash. They were dead beforehand.
What?
Murder.
This is the weird thing about season 2 I've found is like you read text describes the situation, and then they have voice acting for the same to describe the same thing, which is really strange. It's like, why not just do one? Why bother having the voice acting, or why bother having the text? Like, why make them read if they're going to have if they're going to just say it anyway? Or why have them do the voice acting if you've got it in text anyway? Seems a bit strange.
Here we go.
I guess it's so we can give our perspective, and I think like the player character doesn't talk in season 2 at all. Like they don't. There's no voice acting for the player character in season 2, so that's probably why. But it's still a bit strange. This page torn from a mission log has a single phrase scrawled across it. I turn my back on you, mother. My solo voice of truth will dampen the cacophony of fools. Aaron. I should discuss this with Marjorie. What did you find? It reads like a meditation, scrawled on a page from someone's personal logbook. Are you familiar with the Soundless? I've heard of them. They're usually peaceful. Do you think the Silvari is one of them? Perhaps. The Soundless turned away from the Pale Tree's protection, didn't they? I remember hearing something about rejecting their own society. True, but unlike the Nightmare Court, they're not inherently evil. So, we're looking for a Soundless Silvari who no longer enjoys the protection of the Pale Tree, and who is most likely male, judging from the name.
So our Silvari is soundless.
See?
Jory, you sound downright excited.
Plot thickens, my dear. Of course I'm excited.
If the player character had voice acting there, he could have just said what we were reading, and there would be no need for the text, but I guess that's why they're doing it, so that the player can talk without needing voice acting. Oh boy, here are these annoying fellas. They are a nightmare.
You should know I'm not all smiles.
You should know I'm not all smiles. I'm blind. Alright, alright. Oh, there's another one. Another one. What do we have here? A body. The Zephyrite is armed and armored, as if part of some elite guard. There's blast powder and scorching on her body.
Why does it have to be another Silvari?
I don't know, but his actions are not random. He was after something or someone specific.
The Master of Peace? Is he on the run? Is the assassin after him?
I think so, yes. We have to find him before the assassin does. Do you think we can track them?
Yeah, that's it. That's the conversation done apparently. Oh no, it's a veteran Dust Mite Twister. Hey, that's. Oh, look at that! Smooth. This wood was blast scorched in an explosion, rather than slow burned as seen on most of the wreckage. I should discuss this with Marjorie and Casimir. I cannot read today.
Hey guys, look over here.
It's another one of those days. The scorch marks and heavy damage to these airship support beams is consistent with explosives. A bomb was likely placed near them. That seems to confirm sabotage. I have like Streamlabs on this screen, like on the other screen from what I have the game. So every time I want to talk to the stream, I look at that screen, even though my camera's actually on the screen that has the game. So that's why I always turn to the left if I'm doing that a lot.
Weird. Some of this wreckage isn't fresh. These burn marks are old. It's as if they'd been attacked before the crash.
I'm actually like talking to your names in chat. as if that's helpful at all. Discuss your next move of Marjorie and Casimir.
Hey, sugar.
Hey, sugar. I doubt the Master of Peace knows this area any better than we do. If you were him being pursued, where would you go? I'd head for the closest town. Okay, that makes sense. Okay then, we should head into that town there. I'll go. You stay here and tie up the investigation. Sure, boss. You don't mind going by yourselves? I'll take Rox, Bram, and Timmy with me. Okay, we'll meet you when we're done here. Be safe.
Jory?
Yes, dear?
I was hoping we'd have a break from the death and destruction once Scarlet was gone.
Unfortunately, I believe Scarlet was just the tip of a very large, very deep iceberg.
They're very close. Look at that. Get a room. They are dating. Look at this. Can't keep their hands off each other. Look at that. What's going on here? They're literally inside each other. Stop spying on them. I'm not spying on them. They're doing it right in front of me. This is public indecency right here. I didn't ask for this. You're staring. How am I not supposed to? How am I not supposed to stare? They're just like getting it on right in front of me, being inside each other. Ah. Lots of sandstorm. Alright. So we are going to track the Master of Peace. We want to search for clues as to the whereabouts of the Master of Peace. Search nearby town for clues to the location of the Master of Peace. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Those are being inside each other. Wow. There's a giant desert. Look somewhere else. No. Not if they're going to do it right in front of me. It's clear that they want me to look. It's some sort of sick perversion they have. They want the commander to watch. This door is supposed to be shut. Ignore this. Oh, there's a dead person on the floor. That's what we're interacting with. This merchant has a single stab wound in his chest that looks just like the one on the Zephyrite found at the crash site. Search the mine. Alright. Roller beetle there because efficiency. Very zoomed in. Hello, Alana. Listen, I don't want any trouble. I saw what happened to that merchant. You're talking about the dead merchant we found in town, aren't you? Yes, I was there when he sold supplies to one of those Zephyrites, and not an hour later he turns up dead, killed just for crossing paths with that man. Please, we're trying to find that Zephyrite before the merchant's killer can catch up with him. Yikes. Yeah, he sure was in a hurry to get himself out of town. It looked like the Zephyrite was heading west, out toward Spurbend Canyon. Sounds like he was fleeing into that canyon. Thank you. Thank you. Look for clues in Spurbend Canyon. Alright. I can't see shit. There's a paper scrap. As we approach the battlegrounds, we've stopped conversing about anything non-essential to our survival. We're too exhausted to do anything but plod onward. It's as if the wind, sun and weather were conspiring to slow our progress. The words have most likely faded from exposure, but angrily scrawled in the margin in a unique handwriting is the single word. Him. This newer handwriting matches the saboteurs. I don't have time for events. I've got a Master of Peace to find. Ooh, but I do have time for treasure. An air of solemnity rises from the sand in waves like the shimmer of heat, making it difficult to breathe. This is where Destiny's Edge confronted the Crystal Dragon, and where our protector died defending us from her elder kin. I imagine I can see the crystalline remains of her corpse from here. This reads like a page from a Zephyrite history book. Kralkatorrik. Crystal Desert. Ignore me. Just let me pass. Thank you. They forged an alliance. With her and let her into their minds. They've guarded her legacy. Fuck! Stop attacking me! I'm trying to read! Oh. They forged an alliance with her and let her into their minds. They guarded her for as long as they could, but sadly their race was not to live forever. Destiny decided otherwise, and thus the torch was passed to my ancestors. We hid ourselves away for hundreds of years, helping her as we could and keeping her secrets. The ink is faded on the rest of the page. Continue to the next legible segment. Dragons consume magic, but they do not destroy it. They hold it within themselves, like a sponge holds water. I only hope we're faster than the scavengers and powermongers who would use her body to advance. The Master of Peace may have unwittingly left a trail. Oops, I'm not on my rifle. And I'm blind. Accept the rewards. Actually, how's my inventory looking? Not too bad. But yeah, that's... Boing! Cornered. Meet with your friends. Oh shit. Hey Timmy. Speak with Timmy. Nice timing. I was just about to have Scruffy punch us away through this vine gate. I won't stand in your way. Get on with it.
Is it here? It must be here. Somewhere. No.
There he is.
So make note of the fact that Scarlet was evil and a Sylvari. And now this person, well, we don't know if they're evil, but this person's up to no good and is also a Sylvari. What could this mean? Is this a coincidence? We'll never know.
Unhappy times. Unhappy. Must find the master.
Is he talking to himself?
He definitely sounds delusional. The point is that we're stuck here until we can break down those vines.
I have an idea. If you can keep those vines from snagging Scruffy, I can probably back through them.
That's how you want to play it.
This fella is starting to put chills up my spine.
There's like a weird audio bug coming up that I noticed the last time I played this. Oh, there's more. God, they just keep coming.
Watch my back while I smash these vines.
I'm trying to. You're not even getting started.
Let's do it.
Overgrown husk. Eat, knock back. I think there's an achievement to just...
Oh, there he is.
Somewhere. Yes. You're
What
right.
threat?
Getting
Too
close.
large. I can't get us across from here.
Have no fear. The option to have Scruffy toss us over is still...
Look.
Thank you for the offer.
Pink.
Right.
Okay, it's not an audio bug, he's just sitting there crying. Maybe I already have the achievement.
Once I'm on the other side, I can weave a portal between here and there. I just need you to watch my back.
Well, I'm already here, losers. Hurry up. Yeah, but I already have all the achievements for this, Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, I've always thought that was stupid. Yeah, it is dumb.
Can't let him get away again.
I think one... Oh, no, yeah. I thought they have. You can get achievements first time in modern ones, I thought. Oh, sorry. You mean on Season 2 specifically.
Right this minute. Not on your life, though perhaps on your death. I will continue and I will be victorious.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's very... Spaghetti go probably. Yeah, probably. I think, like, I understand the logic for, like, the first playthrough on the account. They don't want people to be focusing on achievements and rather focus on the story. So at the very least... okay, I need to use a sun crystal to break his, Try one of these, yeah, okay, yeah, will do. You know, but at least once per account. You know, if they must do that sort of thing. But I prefer just letting you get achievements from the beginning. Even if you just get them accidentally.
Trivial people. I've seen the bigger picture. You are in my way. You've lost your mind and your true heart. I'm sorry. You will not prevail.
Alright, it's fighting time. I can pew pew. Put down my healing turret and just pew pew, right? He's throwing bombs on my turret. Stop it! I don't like that. Oh, that's a lot of bombs. And like you can see the improvement. Like this is pretty much already better than most, or if not all, of the boss fights in Core. Right, and all I need to do is go BAM! It's already a big improvement, I think, anyway. Where's it gonna go? This orbital will strike him. Can I make it over? Oh! Damn it. Let's just make our way back up. I was hopeful. Too hopeful. Engineer versus engineer. And I'm winning. Oh, why? No. He blinded me! Right, let me pew pew. Oh no! More pew pew. Nice, we got him. This is a lot easier solo actually. I guess it scaled funny and made it more difficult co-op.
That'll do.
Waiting for something to happen. I expected it to be sooner. I was staying quiet. I've been playing for 1 hour. Please take Rick. I'm the leader. I'm gonna stand here and be the leader. No, Timmy, fuck off. Alright, fine.
Thank you for your service. I'm sorry you got involved in my troubles.
Why was he after you?
He started losing his mind on the ship. He's the one who sabotaged it, you know.
Sabotage.
Yes, we know.
Sabotage.
Did he want revenge on you for something?
No. He wanted me to give him power. Great power. That he couldn't handle. I refused. He could not let it go.
Will you come back now? We can escort you.
No. My journey has only just begun. You will tell my people that I am well, and that I continue onward?
Yeah, sure, we'll tell them. Won't they ask where you're going?
No. Those who don't know my destination know enough not to ask. Be well. I'm glad our paths crossed today.
And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, we should check his body. I want to know everything there is to know about him. He came through prosperity. Maybe some of us should go back there and see who else saw him. Great idea. Maybe he said something to someone there. You never know. We still don't know why he was so intent on killing the Master of Peace. I have to confess, his insane ramblings reminded me uncomfortably of Scarlet. Me too. Do you think he was an ally of hers? It's possible, but he didn't mention her specifically. I've got a bad feeling about this. I was deeply unnerved by him. All I could think about was Scarlet and Lion's Arch. What if ... What if ... Scarlet was the tip of the iceberg.
Glad that's over.
Right, let's take a look, shall we? Even though I pew-pewed him over there. Llama hair and a few bits of straw are stuck to Aaron's clothes, as if he slept in a barn or animal pen recently. Prosperity has some animal farms. Farm animals. I should talk to someone there. A slip of paper is sticking out of a pocket. Pull it out and look at it. That's what she said. This piece of paper is torn. The lettering is frantic and only partially legible. Read on. The left half of the paper is missing, but the remaining piece, leader will die. It says leader will die. The rest will fall in line. We will not fail. The rest is unreadable. Leave. Hello, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite streamer on this planet. Commander Shepard? What's that? What's Sheephart? Or Shepherd? She's a woman. Well, okay. So, Shepherd. I don't understand. Is there something I'm missing? Or is this just your name?
Yes.
Martinus. Sheephart. I see. She is a woman, so Sheephart. Well, thank you for saying this is my favorite streamer on the planet. Gone! All gone! I'm ruined! Sorry to bother you with this, but have you seen a strange Sylvari around here? Sure, but she was gone long before all this happened. She was a creepy one, though. Rolled into town with a huge load of crates and bought a place to hole up in. She? I'm looking for a male. In that case, haven't seen him. The other one, though, she kept to herself, and we let her be. You should have seen her, with those crazy red stalks growing out of her head. Wait, really? Who'd know more about her? Ask around if anyone's left to ask. Maybe someone in town actually tried talking to her, when there was still a town here, I mean. Thanks for the information. Point to a not strange Sylvari. That's true. Oh, Zarumi's doing some strikes, if anyone's interested. She started a minute ago. Oh, she did say she said she'd be able to play Guild Wars 1 today, maybe. So, okay. I was gonna be like, what the hell? But you said you can't play! But that's not true. That's very not true. I was gonna slander her for a second. Igor!
Lost?
Oh, God! Look what it did to him. Look what it did to... Oh my god. Oh my god, I just want to zoom in. There you go. This dead fella. Ah! This is difficult. Oh god, look what it did to him. That could have been me. What are those things? We're trying to figure that out. You know of a female Sylvari who came here? I remember her. She came round asking about rumors herself. Said she heard something about the mine and something magical underground river or something. Some magical underground river or something. She was looking for it? I told her that if we hit an underground river, we'd abandon the mine on account of how they tend to flood everything without notice and miners drown. That didn't discourage her. Did she find it, the underground river? No idea. All I know is that she's looking for something. She had excavation equipment in her crates. Maybe she found it and carried her away. And it carried her away. I don't know. Thanks. I'm punishing myself by playing World v World. Yikes. Unlucky. Hey, Dabnia. You've got that look in your eye. What do you need? Information on a Silvari who lived here. I wouldn't say she lived here, just came and went. Moved equipment through here. She'd go into her room and wouldn't come out for days, sometimes weeks. Do you know who she was? Some engineer with obsession all over her. Far as I know, she never said more than 3 words to anyone, and only then if she needed food or supplies. What was she doing here? No idea. There are others around who know more about her than I do. I kept my distance from her while she was around. Thanks. Anhinga.
Don't know your face.
That came out of nowhere. I'm fine. I'm assessing the situation. What do you need? I just want directions, actually, to that mysterious Silvari's room. Ha! You thinking of breaking in and looting her place? Not recommended. That one took personal security to a whole new level. Do you know who she was? She wasn't the friendly type. Despite those perky red pigtail flowers on her head, none of us figured that she had anything worth the risk. We want to take a look. Where is it? Right over there. Remember, I warned you. My watch complaining about. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. So let's investigate the mysterious room and talk to Brown Timing Rocks. Prosperity's mystery. Beep-a-dee-beep-a-dee-beep-boop. I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it too. This scary Silvari was Scarlet. Exactly, but are we sure? Who else could it be? It all adds up. So what do you want to do about it? The door's got to be trapped. We proceed with caution.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? We're all sure it's Scarlet who was in there. Did you hear that Charr by the well? I heard, but we have to be careful. It could be trapped. You stand back. I'll break it down. No, Bram, not so fast. What does Rock say? She thinks, and I agree, that we need to get in there safely. Alright, what about you, Timmy? Seriously, we don't have a key? I say bust it down. I'll have Scruffy do it if you don't. It's got to be one of her lairs. So we're all in agreement. Stay in your column. The door may be trapped. My screen's flickering again.
Stay by me, Timmy.
Crackle magic creates a steady hum around the door. It's locked and the threat is clear. Decide how best to approach it. That seems like the right amount of power to break a door down.
All clear.
Can you tell? Is it really Scarlet's room? What?
From here I can view everything.
Come, stand guard. Come on, Bram, get in here.
Get on with it. Speak. Get on with your dialogue. Am I supposed to do something?
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet was here.
The dust in here is thick, and these plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time. Look, look, look! This is a historical find!
Careful now. You'll pop a gasket.
She hasn't been here in a very long time. This, oh, and that! Great Clark!
Language.
Sorry, I didn't know you spoke Eton.
What is this
What do you say we
place?
break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace and...
No, no, no! Be careful! You could destroy something extremely valuable.
We should probably report this find to somebody. Ellen Keel, perhaps?
No, no, are you crazy? You can't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
Because World of
I
the World's
found something
boring.
interesting over here. Come and see.
Look at this book and tell me what you think. Okay.
At
This
least now
scrap.
I know where she got the inspiration for that weird hairdo.
This scrap of paper is handwritten on it. It says, "Note to self: explore the idea of a mobile waypoint. Can travel happen at my whim? Leave." Look at this book and tell me what you think. Yeah. I did. Oh, okay. I guess I talked to the wrong thing. The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer. Read more. Or should I say, The Dragons of Nature. Quiet. Yes, dragons have been thought to be as much as part of Terra as the sun, moon, land, and seas. No one, not even the dwarves, know how long they've been here. The Jotun and Norn, or Jotun, both have lingering stories passed down through the generations about the last rise of the dragons. Most scholars give these tales little credit, unfortunately, as so much of time has passed. It was over 10,000 years ago that the dragons first returned to their slumber. The very existence of these tales, however, indicate that the dragons have awakened at least twice in history. The word Mordremoth is heavily scratched into the margins. This is the first time... Actually, this, I think, was added recently in a recent patch, right? This didn't used to be there. And it was tended to fill a plot hole, because I think, like, the commander knew the dragon was called Mordremoth for some reason, but it had never been mentioned. It was a bit of a plot hole. I think people moaned about that, so they've added this in. Ancient documents found now in the Dermot Priory's collection reveal accounts passed down by other races such as the powerful seers and even the human gods themselves. Alright. Isn't it fascinating? We hear dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep young children from misbehaving. I never thought of them as part of nature. They're ancient elder dragons, after all. If this is any indication, Scarlet's research into the dragons started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to studying them. Their power, perhaps. It seems to be a theme of her. Yeah, you're probably right, but she wanted knowledge too, answers to life's biggest questions. She seems to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more, something universal, yes.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
Look at this. How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like ley lines. What do you think?
Look at this drawing and tell me what you think. Okay. This hand-drawing image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine with various moving parts. The pale tree sits at its heart. Though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it? Maybe. It looks like it represents Teria. Teria, if you're a Solvari, the pale tree's at the center. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had? She definitely had a love-hate relationship with the pale tree. Or do I? I get a special dialogue because I'm an engineer.
She was
There's the image.
misunderstood.
She had to have always been evil. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded? They did. They got corrupted.
Good point.
Hey, watch it with that tail.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I didn't know that. You understand?
Oh, it's a steam
Understand what's
Ow!
when the other
Do
classes
you
are
mind?
confused.
Inside
Fantastic.
voice, please, Tiny.
Timey, you sound like a harpy.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
Do you see? Did you see? It's a steam minotaur. I see. A partially disassembled steam minotaur. The steam creature may have been a prototype, but it has flaws. What do you mean flaws? Look closely if you're engineering eyes on. Do you see the way its gears are seated so awkwardly in the primitive configuration of its mecha-magical structure? Yes, I see what you mean. I haven't used that configuration since my first apprenticeship. That's awesome. I like that. I've never done this as an engineer, so that's cool.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratchings. What is all this Asuran googly mook anyway? These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
This looked like it was her diary. Take a look at them and tell me what you think. Okay. Dear Diary, writing longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of Asuran origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward. Read on. Do not think that I am ungrateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. This will be my last entry as an ink-splattering student. Starting tomorrow, I am a researcher, an engineer, and a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I've found one of these mythical ley lines, and if I can study it well, my understanding of Terrier's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold? Oops, that's the wrong person. I've never been very magical minded, and both Omad and Scarlet were crazy. To think that you could see the whole world in one moment is ridiculous. Perhaps it's true. The mind is a powerful tool. Yeah, and some people don't use theirs though. Wishful thinking won't get you. Wishful thinking won't get you to the trough. True.
I think it's time to go. I've got more important things to do.
You do maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Bram.
You would. Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for you later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's get out of here, Bram. Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later.
There's so much more dialogue in season 2. It's crazy. It's like I'm barely
ready. Let's go.
See, I'm barely getting a chance to talk.
Tiny, stay out of trouble. We'll be back soon.
All right. Hang on a second. There's mention here of a miner who found the ley line hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she's still here. Maybe you could go see. She's a Norn named Tosca. What are you going to do? I'm staying here. Do you realize the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I'll be writing papers, treatises, and dissertations on this until I'm 80. I don't get the thrill. Well, no, of course you wouldn't. Being you. But for an Asura, this is the find of a lifetime. I was fated to be the one who discovered it. You were fated? Yes, I knew from the first moment I heard about her that Scarlet's fate and mine were intertwined. Now I shall be her biographer. I only wish I had a chance to speak with her. What do you think she was doing out here? My developing belief is that she found a ley line hub somewhere in this area. All evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she's performing research at it and on. It's so exciting. I hope we find it.
Scruffy,
Hello,
I need my
Dee.
supplies.
I think we might get to see the hologram if we stick around, so I'm gonna... Kiara? Talk? Or is it just gonna look...
Hollow magic
Oh.
is amazing. I'll use it to record my life, my failures and my successes. Scholars of the future will study them. Are you out there, scholars?
I'm here, Scarlet. I'm here.
My black market dredge contacts continue to prove useful. For a little gold, they sell me their scrap iron so I can build my steam minotaurs.
Don't know when I need to like.
Can it be? My goodness.
I don't know when to continue with things. If I'm missing dialogue, if I do something. He's just limping somewhere. Right, let's see.
I've landed a lab assistant position with OMAD, an intelligent but overly gentle Asura. I should be able to wrap him round my little finger.
How rude.
Today I'm 16 cycles old, and to celebrate, I've been testing my first steam portal with steam minotaurs. The last batch actually made it in one piece.
Yeah, I know, but I thought Timey might have had responses to some of them, but it seems that it was just the first one.
I noted the tiniest hint of intelligence in a steam brain today as it studied one of the portals. Fascinating. 1 in 3 steam creatures is being destroyed by my portals. I must find a solution. I have not yet had the courage to travel through one of my portals myself. I need to strengthen the form resonator first. I may have created a new sentient being. My steam brains are mimicking my building techniques, designing their own version of the steam portal.
Yikes.
It's thrilling. I finally moved beyond steam to aether, and I made my first leap through a portal.
What happened to you?
OMAD agrees that I'm ready for the mind-opening device. Tomorrow is the day. I saw it all. I saw the eternal alchemy.
Interesting.
No, she's Scarlet.
I killed OMAD, my mentor. I am no one's lab rat.
Oh.
The ley line hub is real. I found it, and I'm making preparations to study it. I've purchased a room of prosperity with some of OMAD's gold. The steam brains have shown ingenuity. When threatened, they build steam minotaurs from whatever materials they can find. I've used a portal to send most of my steam creature prototypes into Lorna's Pass and Brisbane Wildlands. I no longer need them.
I don't think I've sat and listened to all of these before. Oh.
Yes, I understand.
Guess I'm done. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm done. Alright, out we go. Or if you weren't interested in that, but I don't know. I wanted to hear it all. It's quite interesting. Especially if you didn't play Season 1, which I didn't. Hello, Minor Tosca. Minor? Hardly know her. You lost? No, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca. I have questions about the Leyline Hub. You found her. That's what that strange Silvari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was digging out in the waste beyond town. You don't want to go anywhere near that, maybe, but I'd still like to know the story. I was mining copper and broke through into an inner chamber in the rock. Suddenly a bright light blinded us all. We didn't go deeper, too dangerous, but changed the direction of our digging. You told Silvari woman about this? Yes, and you should have seen her light up. It was as if I was Tix and Tox delivering a special toy just for her. That's a Christmas reference, a Winter's Day reference, sorry. Where was this pocket of magical energy? Out west of town, but that tunnel caved in just after I told the Silvari what we'd found. I also suspected she collapsed it and dug her own way in. You should find her and ask about it. Can't, she's dead. It's very matter of fact. I played Season 1 away, had trouble doing events because my connection was so bad, I would crash all the time. I probably either didn't know it existed or didn't care. Didn't know it existed or didn't care. Alright, episode 1 is done. Now we'd have to wait a week for episode 2 to come out and we just pass some time. Hey, it's already out. Fantastic. Alright, so we're now on episode 2, Entanglement. We've got a mail from Bram. Meet back in Prosperity. Word reached me that some trouble in Drytop. Prosperity was just attacked. I'm heading there to check on Timey. Let's meet up and see if the kids are okay. Wolf guide you. Bram. Alright. Ignore me. Sorry. Oh, come on. We have to do a stupid event. Actually, I think I've triggered this event because I'm the bozo on the story step. Because I think I have to do this event exactly now, like last time I played for this as well. Oh, I've not got any dodges. Ooh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Let's get the small one. Let me rally. Yikes. Can I rally off these? Yes, I can. Who's left? There you are. Right, it's done. We can go into Scarlet's secret room. Oh, we've got the sneaky
Timmy?
music.
Timmy, are you here? Timmy?
I'm here. I'm okay. Scruffy protected me. Are you all okay?
Oh, whew. Yeah, we're okay too.
Everything started to shake. I barely had time to get into Scruffy.
Is she okay, Bram?
Yeah, she's okay. She hid in her golem.
I didn't hide. I was collecting important data.
Uh-huh.
Did I hear you say Timey's okay?
I'm fine. Golly.
What's happening?
Golly gosh! I feel the whole world is falling from under us. I think we all feel that way. We've got a new dragon to contend with. Nothing will ever be the same. No, it won't. Mortimer did this, and it's only just starting.
Mortimer?
Raises the stakes to a whole new level of awful, doesn't it?
Gods, we need a plan. What are we gonna do?
I think that's the point where the player character just says Mortimer out of nowhere. So they added that bit of dialogue. You really think all of these vines are related to Mordremoth? All these deaths? I'm quite certain. What are we going to do? We start by following Scarlet's trail. Scarlet believes she had seen the bigger picture. It was part of her delusion. I don't think bringing down the Zephyrites was part of Scarlet's plan, but both she and the Saboteur talked about the destruction of Terria, I know. Arian said a Terrian leader would die. This makes me think someone or something was pulling his strings. That scares me the most about him. You know about Mordremoth because you read the script. What script? Trouble is, we have no idea who he meant. It could be anyone, though the biggest threat to Mordremoth is probably Traherne. I hate the thought that Queen Jenna could be in danger too. He said several other strange things too. Oh right. The code you mean. He said several strange things too. Yes, like it will be so pleased, and I've seen the bigger picture. He sounded so much like Scarlet, it was unnerving. I suspect we can still learn from Scarlet, even posthumously. My Char's a little scary looking. I think I look cool. I don't like this part though, that my neck's showing, but there's not really much I can do about it. For the record, I agree that this is Mordremoth's doing. It all started with Scarlet. We need to understand her. Did you see her voice recorder, her books and papers? I'm just glad you're okay. What have you learned here? Lots of things, like Scarlet started with steam creatures, then graduated to Aether and Watchwork. She released a bunch of steam creatures into the wild. Oh, and she killed Omad. Killed Omad? He was her last mentor. He experimented on her with his mind-widening device, and that's when she saw the Eternal Alchemy, or what she thought was it. So she killed him for it? No, she killed him because once he realized this device worked, he started looking at her as if she was a lab rat, not an assistant or student. He was going to experiment more on her. I see, but surely Omad wouldn't have hurt her. Historically speaking, previous generations of Asura, including Omads, viewed the Silvari as an anomaly to be studied. When the first Silvari arrived, many were victimized in the interest of arcane knowledge. Do you have any new insight into the drawing on the wall? Actually, I do. Based on Scarlet's writings and her holographic recorder over there, I've come up with a theory. I think that's the representation of her vision. Her vision? Her mentor Omad made a device that opened the mind. When she tried it, she had a vision. At the center is a symbol I've seen used to represent the pale tree. You think she drew that drawing after it? Yes, she claimed that she had seen the eternal alchemy during the vision. The symmetrical elements in the drawing and the pale tree at the center lead me to that conclusion. Why the pale tree? In her vision, she saw the pale tree attacked by a thorn vine. She described it as a terrible damage to the pale tree. That sounds terrible. Did it bother her? So many pale trees. I'm saying it so many times. That sounds terrible. Did it bother her? It pleased her. She even grew some thorny vines to strangle Omad. The parallel with the vines from her vision is not lost on me. What about ley lines? Have you learned anything new? The most interesting thing of all, Scarlet theorized that our waypoint positioning coincides with the location of the most powerful ley lines. Was she right? Likely, but not yet confirmed. I need to do more research. I need to better understand the elements that drew her to that conclusion. Fascinating.
So, were you able to figure out what Scarlet was doing here?
So much text.
Studying ley lines, but I don't...
Hold on.
Oh, my! What's happening?
Hey, come look at this. There's a passage behind this bookshelf.
Oh!
Get out of my way! Let me see!
I didn't
Slow
notice.
down. Let the boss go in first.
Alright, but hurry up!
I'm going.
Come on, Frostbite. Let's go.
Explore the tunnel. A notebook titled Research Notes has a complex set of equations, drawings, and engineer blueprints. Examine it from an engineer's point of view. Look, that's more unique dialogue right there. Scarlet was obviously researching how to tap and control strong magical currents, even stronger than most Asuran devices channel. She mentions that the research of several Asuran geniuses that utilize many of the recognized equations as the foundation for future research into magic conductors. It seems that our primary challenge was that most metals and woods used in constructing magic conductors can't withstand the flow and break apart before being useful. She claims that she finally found success with dredge metals tempered in Flame Legion pyres. Oh! The piece of paper was torn from a book. Letters sent home from soldiers in the Cornan army have given us great insight into their lives. In 11th century AE, their leader Varish Ossa, from Nightfall, inspired great loyalty. In one particular speech, Ossa praised her military and encouraged them to use their persuasive abilities to build the power of Corna from the inside. She said, if properly convinced, you can get whole groups of lesser creatures to work towards your goals without them realizing they're not working for themselves. Yikes. Ossa cites the alliance between centaurs and Cornan craftspeople as an example. Together they produced better armor and weapons than they provided for Cornan people's day-to-day needs. Wow. What a bozo. History of Drytop by Nicholas Sanford, 1070 AE. This is Nicholas the Traveller in Guild Wars 1. Now a barren landscape, this rounded basin may have held water many millennia ago. Sand now covers everything, blowing on the wind and eroding all rocks and inhabitants alike. Unknown sentient beings once built fragile hillside homes high on the cliffside. Some structures still linger but will also fall victim to the blowing sand and hot sun. The area attracts outlaws on the run with something to hide, or those who are unwelcome among civilized folk for one reason or another. This makes the area dangerous to travelers such as me and Yakington, is Dolyak. Migrating centaur packs come through here, it seems. There's evidence that they once had a refuge here, a large tree trunk, quite out of place. Could have been one of their sacred trees. I think that's Ventari's refuge in Guild Wars 1. Despite appearances, this waterless area is far from lifeless. It serves as the doorway into the Maguuma jungle, a region of uncontrollable growth, life, and often death. But I'm starting to lose my voice. So much reading. On the open page of this book, Scarlet drew a route leading up and out of her tunnel to a higher region of Drytop. The points on Scarlet's map trace a path winding through the higher region of Drytop to some unknown destination where she drew crisscrossing lightning bolts. Alright, alright, alright. Did you find something? You found something, didn't you? Scarlet left a map showing that she headed someplace to the southwest. I bet it leads to the ley line she discovered. You stay here with the others for now. I'm going to go see where this takes me. Alright, let's leave. And we're going to go to a new part of Drytop that wasn't available until now. We're going to kill a spider. And get immobilized. And think that that's going to get us out of immobilization, but it doesn't. Look a bit like an idiot in the process. Oh, and he's immobilized again. Fucking hell! Don't know why I'm speaking in the third person. Let me go! Oh, I can mount. Psh, oh. Stuck in a cinema. Little pig! Little pig! It's cute. Alright. Let's talk to the scout, shall we?
We welcome you, as we have welcomed the unfortunate fallen from the sky. Our desire and duty is to aid them wherever we can. Our tribe tends a sacred oasis and protects it from invading threats. Lately, however, we are seeing an incursion of hostiles who call themselves Inquest. Also, something is attracting the Mordrum to our region. My advice to you, be wary of dust twisters, stay clear of the Queen of the Script, and be well.
The Queen of the Script? That sounds like fun. Enter Raptor Prell to find the next point. Alrighty. Where's the sky scale? That's not what I wanted. Cross Upland Oasis. Right, so basically it's just telling us to follow the star on the map. How far do I need to go? I'll quickly open my window. It's too hot! Try not to get too far away. Oh boy. That worked. Fuck's sake, 1 second. That was wishful thinking. At least this cliff has stopped me from going somewhere dangerous. Oh wow, that was a nice rush of fresh air. Climb the bridge to get a high viewpoint. Yes. And keep going, basically. Keep going and going and going until we get there. Strange cube. What is this strange cube? I'd like to see. What looks to be a component of a larger machine of Asuran design lies root-filled in the stand. Great. Ow, I can scratch my finger. I'm so weak. Don't mind me, just passing through. Oh, Steam Minotaur. Oh. One of Scarlet's Steam Minotaurs remains decapitated and abandoned here in the dunes. This may be where the head on her workbench came from. Oh. Fair enough. Whee! Oh boy, I'm going too far. Oh fucking hell. Right. Disaster of this. And look, here's the Leyline Cave. Pretty snazzy, but we shouldn't have seen it yet. So forget you saw it. Discovering Scarlet's breakthrough.
This place is amazing.
It is pretty nice. It's
Brimming
pretty
with
cool.
bad guys. The Inquest are here.
We know how to deal with Inquest. Let's clear this place out.
Wait, Rox! Let's be smart. Scarlet will have left security devices in place. They're currently offline, but if I can reactivate them, we can use them to our advantage.
Aww. Can't we just get rid of them the good old-fashioned way?
I agree with
You
Brad.
could, but they'd be back before you know it. Scarlet's security can protect this area from future attacks. Clear the way to the first console for me.
Alright, fine. But I like beating things up the old-fashioned way. Can I give them super speed? I can. Get on with it. Oh! Big attack! The beacons on it! Right, Timmy, do your stuff.
Overriding access. Enabling manual controls on the... Ooh, zap weapons! Nice.
Nice.
Okay, it's all yours. Use the console to fry some Inquest.
You want me to orbital strike them, right?
Faces, is it?
Don't be silly. The chances are so slim as to be negligible. About 53%. I've tagged us all non-hostile.
Pretty
All
slim.
right. Let's zap some Inquest then.
Alright, let's do it. Pew. Oh, I missed everything. I want to orbital strike them. I kind of was hoping for a bit of more of a wider AoE. Doesn't feel all that great. I'm also not getting to see the damage numbers. I'd like to be able to see that. Ah, I'm being attacked. Take my AoE. Ah! I'm so bad at this game. Oh my god, he's avoiding all my fucking grenades! You know what, screw it. I'm doing it the old fashioned way. I am unskilled in the art of placing tiny little green AoEs on top of things. I'd rather have bigger AoEs that do more damage. More things. I don't care if it's out of place.
Well, the ones we can see at least. There's another console ahead. We'll have to activate it as well. Let's go.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Tiny?
Using Scarlet's brilliant devices, even her earliest designs to neutralize Inquest? How could I not have fun?
Have super speed. Get on with it. Have swiftness. Nice. I want to give them more speed buffs. I'm gonna pre-buff. I feel like we're gonna get attacked here. Aha! You should know, not all spies. That's what I say during my work meetings. That was a very dramatic death noise. Do I need to do it?
This one is a little more complicated. Nothing I can't handle, though. Is it my birthday? This one interfaces with one of her steam creatures. Doop-dee-doo, and ta-da! Now you have full control. If badly damaged, it'll eject you. But its self-repair protocol should power it back up again once it's done.
I want to try it.
Not you. This one's for the boss only.
Honestly, Casimir, you can have it if you want. I have a feeling I'm not going to be that interested. I'm getting bored of it quite quickly. Here I am, but let's see. I can throw gears at things. Oh, actually, that's quite cool. Come here. And stomp on things. I like the gear one though. Oh, if it's facing the wrong way. Stomp. Eat gears. That's a lot of phoenixes I hear.
Natural. But as far as I can tell, there's one more console up ahead. Get me to it and we'll be golden.
What was that cutscene?
That look suits you.
No time to dawdle. Inquest don't give up easily. They'll launch a counterattack and we have to be ready.
You see my my healing turret blow up over there? I've left it behind. You'd think I played a lot of Banner Warrior and I remember to pick up my things like this, but nope. Giving NPCs super speed is the best thing about Engineer. But no swiftness this time. Sag. Big Sag. All this walking around. Super speed. Yay! Oh no, I missed. What do I get this time? Oh, enemy! Eat orbital strike. Come back here. Defense network override console. Look at this mirror. Why can't I see my own beautiful self?
Last one and done. This will activate Scarlet's holographic defenses. Once they're fired up, they'll kill everything in here.
You do realize we fall in the category of everything, right?
Don't worry. I'm confident I can configure the system to identify our silhouettes as allies. It might take a bit, though.
We don't have a bit. Inquest incoming. Lots of inquest.
Tiny, work as fast as you can. We'll buy you some time.
Where are these inquests? There they are. Don't know how Rock saw them, but she did somehow. She's got spidey senses. Enough spinning. I don't have time for your spinning. This golem is going down. No, no spinning. I told you, you're not allowed to spin. I don't have anything to stop you from spinning, but stop it. I asked like, oh, they stopped me from spinning. Oi, I'm right here. You can just attack me. He's getting ready to spin. No, you don't. Oh, they're trying to spin too much. I don't have enough anti-spin stuff. Ah! Ah! You should know I'm not all smiles. Bam! He looked like he was getting ready to spin. Uh-oh. Haven't killed them though. That'll do it. We're almost there, I think. Nope, more golem. Stop repairing.
That's how you want to play.
No! Stop it! They are not listening to me. Jeez, they keep going. Oh, there's a progress bar, good. No. Spinning not allowed. Those are the rules. I'm seeing a lot more spinning than I should be. Oh, okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Glad that's over.
Right, what do we get this time?
Hold on. Activating the defenses.
You're absolutely sure this won't kill us?
Absolutely. I'd give it a solid 53%
I said
chance.
53 last time.
Maybe you shouldn't.
It's beautiful.
And
Oh.
we're still alive. That's a plus.
Of course we're alive. I was joking about 53%. It was more like 78.
Wonderful. Looks like we're gonna be the only ones walking around in here for some time.
You did great, Tiny.
I know.
What is this place?
It's a cave.
You know what I mean.
Well, everything points to it being a ley line hub, and before you ask, it's where multiple ley lines intersect. Scarlet thought it important enough to set up a lab here.
Plant Dragon's corruption has found its way in.
Yes, it's troubling, but it makes sense given how the dragons consume magic. They're undoubtedly attracted to ley lines, like spiders are attracted to flies caught in their webs.
That doesn't bode well for waypoints.
Nope, I'm afraid not.
There has to be something we can do about it.
I'm working on a solution. I've tapped into the Asuran Waypoint network to see which waypoints are being disturbed. It's far more widespread than I imagined.
How widespread?
Well, for example, the waypoints at Fort Concordia and at Fort Salma are behaving irregularly. If it's the dragon's tendrils, and I presume it is, then that's quite far afield. There are other waypoints being disturbed, but those two are the most egregious. It's interesting that they're both strongholds.
I'd say this requires some direct observation. I want to see what this is all about with my own two eyes.
Why don't we split up? Rox and I can take Concordia. You two head out to Fort Salma and say hello to your sister for us.
That's a great idea. I'd love to spend more time with Belinda. Get to know her better.
I don't care if you beg. I'm not going to either place. I have to stay here and continue my research. Nothing's changing my mind.
No begging here. Come on, Bram. Let's go.
Hey, there you go. Returned. I've returned. Thank you for the follow. Evac DZN. Hello. I'm good. Just playing through the Guild Wars story. Slowly but surely. Getting used to the fact that there's way more dialogue in Season 2 than in the personal story. And trying not to interrupt them. Let's go to Concordia. And we know now why it's covered in a bunch of vines. There's a spoiler during the personal story. Or a very minor spoiler during the personal story. Waypoints become contested. I think this is just permanently contested for the rest of time. A bit annoying. We haven't actually seen that it has. By the way, I was lurking around and came across your stream. I think you could help out. I can help you out in your Twitch custom graphics. Maybe, but at the moment I'm not really that interested, to be honest.
What in Wolf's name is happening? These vines. That kid was right again.
She's wrong sometimes, too.
What'd you say?
I said we should get moving, now that we're all here. From the look of it, they could use a hand.
I'll take the lead.
Oh, no you don't. Not with that leg. You're still recuperating. Stay behind Frostbite. He's got a mean tail whip.
Ganging up on me isn't fair. I'm fine. Come on, let's get this over with.
Yeah, these streams are mostly for like just kind of recording. I don't know, just playing and recording and kind of stuff. I'm not really that interested in having like a brand or likes. Discord, I can see portfolio there. But I don't even know at the moment. It's changed so many times because of I keep buying nitro and then getting nitro back. Let's see. I mean, you can send it if you want. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but let's see. If I get attacked. It's Alosia, the name. Which I'll take it from chat. Oops, I've got caps lock on. There you go. Feel free to send it, but yeah. We'll see. You never know. Maybe I change my mind. But I've got so many graphically gifted friends as well. None of them have offered me. Just kidding. Alright, let's clear Concordia. I don't even know what, like... Can I pay you in Kupo nuts? I need some graphics too. Wow. What do you need graphics for? You don't stream. Or are you planning on streaming? You just not got around to it yet. I don't even know like what I'd want from like sort of branding and stuff. I'm not convinced by like anything I see. I don't like the overly gamery things, and I also don't like the things that are too like fantastical. So it's too picky, I guess. I don't know what I want, but maybe I'll know it when I see it. Even just picking a font, the font I want things to be, I found it very difficult. I'm used to like I do user interfaces, and they're usually just very clean and very easy to read, and then straightforward. But that doesn't really apply for Twitch, especially if you're actually a gamer and all that kind of stuff. I like it, but it doesn't fit the sort of brand. Not that I'm an expert in any of these sort of things. And Luria, why can't you make your own graphics? Aren't you You know, you've been working on your drawing. You wanna try that out? Making some graphics for yourself? A little project for you. I suppose it's a different kind of thing, obviously. I just can't do all mine easy. Yeah, that does seem pretty easy. But I wouldn't ask that of Ken.
Close the gates.
And like, it's unnecessary for me anyway. I just don't. It's not like a high priority for me.
Thanks for helping us out here. That attack caught us by surprise.
You had no warning?
Well, a few small vines popped up after the Priory caravan arrived, but we didn't pay those any mind. Until they grew.
Priory caravan? Was it carrying the vines? Seeds?
Not that they mentioned. They did have some extremely old artifacts with them.
I'd like to talk to the scholar in charge of the caravan.
They headed northwest with Lindsay to find the rest of the cavalcade. Some were separated from this lot.
What's your plan?
I'm taking this caravan along with everyone from Concordia to an Asuran lab northeast of here, for safety.
We can go along and provide additional security.
I want to find this Priory scholar and see where these vines came from. Why don't we split up? We can cover more ground that way.
I don't know about that. Let's discuss it more.
Oh, I see stuff's coming in. Well, that's all very cool, Kate. So that's pretty cool. I don't even know what I would have for mine. I hope you made a decision. Okay, what am I actually trying to decide? Read together what you intend to do. Rox and I will find Lindsay while Bram goes with you to Golden Light Hollow Camp. Bram's and I will find... Let's see the chat again. What's your plan? I'm taking caravan along with everyone from Concordia to Nasuran lab northeast here for safety. We can go along and provide additional security. I want to find this Priory scholar and see where these vines came from. Why don't we split up? We can cover more ground that way. I don't know about that. Let's discuss this. Seems like we're splitting up either way. Let's go with Bram.
Let's move out, shall we? Raise the northern gate.
I'm not going any disillusions about this though, like, this is mostly just for fun. I don't need, like, loads of professional looking everything.
Caravan in the middle. We can handle clearing the main path. Go. Find as many attack survivors as you can.
It's fun and all, but not a realistic prospect.
Hey, come on over here.
So I just have fun, stream away, and if people want to watch, they can watch. Oh, sorry, let's go. I know this sort of stuff is a large component of it, though, like for sure. To just get your name out there, if that's what you want. Have a recognizable brand. Guess we're going in here. Yep. Feels like we were only here yesterday. The first time with the undead stuff. This fort gets the worst of everything. Oh. Now, thank goodness you found us. I was afraid we'd be trapped here. How did you know to look for us? We heard there was trouble at Concordia and came immediately. How bad are things over there? Have the items in the fort been compromised? I'm afraid so. The Vigil have retreated to the Golden Light Hollow Lab. What are we going to do now? Our caravans were carrying magical artifacts out here for safekeeping. The Crichton Royal Locket is among them. The Crichton Royal Locket? It's a magical locket. It's said to always have the image of the current heir to the throne. Crichton displayed inside it is quite beautiful. Sounds powerful. Very powerful. Coveted. We move it from fort to fort on our irregular schedule. I probably shouldn't even be telling you about it, but you're you. My lips are sealed.
Let's go.
You'd think that would just stay with the queen, but I guess not. This cave has a bit of a interesting shape. sorry, I can't behave myself. And that is why I'll never be successful. I'm doomed to fail. Things I've got the notifications on my phone turned off. Oh, that's a very cool banner. That's very nice of them to make those for you.
Consider yourself honorary lab assistants. Now protect our lab.
So this plant guy is clearly a big problem, not just in the jungle. Look how far away we are. Look, all the way over here. Where are the enemies? I pay them in books and plushies. That sounds reasonable to me. Is that even killable? No. Oh, they all look really good. Done really well with that. Very cool. But are they as good as Guild Wars 1 skill icons? Yeah, they're better. But I like my Guild Wars 1 skill icons. Though maybe I need to pick more icons that convey different emotions. Because a lot of them are just panic. Panic and sort of, oh my god. Goodness me. That was very loud. Sent your request, sorry for delay. Oh, it's no rush.
We got as many here as we could, though I'm not confident we're safe yet.
There were wounded all through the hills.
I'll take a look after the stream
This
if
is a
that's
bad
right.
situation.
We should probably get over to Fort Salma. We're meeting friends there. Do you have this under control?
We're good. Thanks for your help. Safe journey.
Discuss the situation with rocks. Sure. Do you think Tactician Art will be alright? This attack hit everyone pretty hard. You two should stay behind to keep looking for survivors. I'll need to head to Fort Salma. Good, we've got this covered. How about we meet a dry top when we're done? I know Bram's worried about timing. Keep forgetting she's just a kid. A kid that was right about Concordia and warned us about Fort Salma. Alright, to Fort Salma. Yikes, okay, can I go straight to Fort Salma from Kaladin? Let's hope that I can. Because that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. Did I say Fort Salma? I meant Kessex Hills. And Kessex Hills. Almost said Kessex Peaks there. That's the Guild Wars 1 name. Sorry if you can hear noises from outside. I had to open the window. It's too hot in here. And it's still hot. It's not even getting colder. There's a weird thing with this place where like it just like it's cold for ages and ages and ages, and then all of a sudden it's hot. It's just hot. It's too hot. There's no in between. It's never okay. It's always cold or hot.
When I joined the Lion,
So much globetrotting. Discovering so many places today. It's amazing. And we have to go all the way up to the top. It's roller beetle time, even though most of this is water. And we can skim, just skim our way to the other side, across this large lake called the Viathan Lake. And look at all this, see all these buildings? This is Season 1 stuff. This is the Nightmare Tower. If you've done the Nightmare Fractal, then you've been in here. A lot of Season 1 is playable, just not in the story journal. There's like a couple of missions that return to fractals, or dungeons that return to fractals. There's the Aetherblade dungeon. There is the Visions of the Past stuff where you can go do a couple of instances. There's probably other things that I'm not thinking of. Like just even this stuff, like where you see the Toxic Alliance and stuff kicking about. The crate and whatnot, that's all Season 1 stuff. Oh, they added the marionette fight recently. That was Season 1. So there's a fair amount of Season 1 stuff that you can play, but not all of it. And it's not in sort of like chronological order. So you can actually take in the story. Trouble at Fort Salma. Oh, it's looking quite dark outside as well. Like the grey skies. Typical. Lumanu, beat her! Oh no, Penelope! Lumanu!
Are they still there?
Oh.
In all directions, bodies cannot flee.
Oh, that's so sad. Poor Quaggan. Eee! Do not come any closer. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Can you kill those monsters? You look like you could kill those monsters. Quaggan want to leave soon. What's happening? Quaggan isn't sure, but plants are growing evil. There are many dying inside the fort. Let's see what I can do. What does Bloom? Hi there.
How goes it? Can Quaggan help you?
What does Bloom? What else does Bloominoo have to say? Come on.
Hello.
I love Quaggan so much. Ooh. Speak to me, Bloominoo. Oh, fine. Fine. Giveth and taketh away, innit? Quaggan's playable characters, playable race when, please. Give it to us. Everyone wants it. At least a combat tonic. Do that for me.
Hey, glad to have a helping hand. Part of my squad is pinned down at the bottom of the hill. If you can go get them, I'll open the gate and let you all in at once.
Gotcha.
We can give you cover from the walls. Hurry, they won't hold out much longer.
I'm coming! Huh? I don't know why. Of all the things I remember that I have to come this way to rescue these guys, even though I've not done this mission in a long time. I spend all my time practicing my my jump dodges
Hey,
for next time it's SAB.
Casimir are holding the courtyard. Get in here if you want to join
Oops.
them.
These defenses are too much for me to handle.
Jory, backup's here.
Look at all that
Not a
green.
moment too soon. Belinda and the Seraph are holding the walls for now. There seems to be no end to these attacks.
We should take the stragglers that make it past the Seraph. The creatures keep coming, both over and under the walls.
Good thinking. I'm determined to hold out until they stop.
Me too. A Seraph told me they've got crate obelisk shards here, from the Tower of Nightmares. They're too valuable to let fall into the wrong hands.
Get ready, everyone. Here comes another wave.
Sis, the eastern gate is getting hit hard.
Ah.
Can you get over there and reinforce it?
You betcha.
Don't mind me, I've got to
We
go
can
to the
use the
eastern gate.
northern wall.
Who said Mesmer magic
Looks
was
safer than
pretty
trying to
tricks?
plow through the
Oh,
middle.
there's another one. They
When
use
you
this a
get there,
lot.
bring the siege weapons
Oh, I think I'm
back
going the
up.
wrong way,
You'll
actually.
need their firepower to keep the
got your
gate
back.
clear.
Everything we found.
Just fine. You asked for it. Just wanted to leave you alone. Mind my own business. You had to make me kill you.
If that's
Oh,
how
is
you
that a
wanna
time
play.
warp? Wait, Casimir has time warp? Awesome.
Make it count.
Well, how am I supposed to make it count, Casimir, if you use the time warp just after I kill the enemy? Honestly, woman. Like, what am I
Who
supposed to
said
do?
Mesmer magic was just pretty tricks?
Though I do appreciate the time warp. Like,
What
that's pretty
dreadful
dope.
Let me give you a piece.
And look at that cooldown. She must be a chronomancer. Oh. We got the continuum split time warp going on. Secure the arrow cart on the eastern wall. Will do.
Let me give you a boost.
Don't even need to give myself quickness.
Nothing like a little temporal distortion.
Very true. I'm really digging these time warps. Why does she not do this all the time?
I don't know how to work an arrow cart.
I do.
Don't?
You just press
I must have
buttons.
skipped out the date we covered siege warfare between my etiquette and dance classes.
Just pew pew on the floor. It's easy. Don't know which one's the best one. Firebird. So. Oh, I just want to use one basically. 1 and 3. I don't care about crippling them. Where's my alacrity though? Almost there.
That did it. The courtyard is secure for now.
Seems our luck is holding.
I felt like there's eye time
Hold on.
fight.
Do you hear that? What is...
Of course, they couldn't just let us rest. That sounds big.
Oh dear.
Fastest comes. Well, it usually is, yeah, but I'm trying to embrace the game.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm guessing if we take out King Monstrosity, the grunts will give up.
That's usually how these things go.
Listen, that thing is shielded. We're going to have to coordinate our efforts to bring it down. I can rig my minions to explode on contact. The impact will putrefy its shield, and that will give you an opportunity to strike.
Oh yeah, I need to stand in this so
Keep
that
my
the
minion
AoEs don't hit
alive,
me.
and it'll tear down that thing's shield.
Oh yeah, I have to keep the minion alive. Oh!
I've got... Get to safety under my barrier. Let me do you a bit.
Question is, can I get this? Regen? I can!
We can't hurt it while it's shielded. Get my minions in there. Those swords, listen. That thing is shielded.
Oh, that's a time warp, so you need to be in the feedback.
To bring it down.
Right, explode. Nice. I'd like the barrier, but you're putting it so far away from me. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Oi. Why not place it right on top of me? Ooh. There's an achievement not to get hit by any of these as well. I have it, but I'm trying not to get hit, just for fun. Oh, don't want to stand in that.
Another minion coming up.
I think we should be fine in that regard. I'm hoping I haven't let any die, but maybe I have. Maybe if this wouldn't be invincible, this fucking dog. Actually, I probably have let one die. To be honest, there's more coming than I thought there was. It's really hard to let them die now. Okay, I guess so then. Maybe I did. I don't know. I have the achievements for this one though, so I don't really care. Also, I'm not gonna get them anyway, even if I didn't have them already. But just for the challenge, you know? Just for the challenge. Oh, pre-searing Ascalon music. Oh, this is quite destructive though, isn't it? Quite destructive indeed. Oh no! She did. Not what's her name again? Yeah. Belinda, I think.
We're here, Jory.
I know.
Where is she?
Tell us what you need.
She's gone.
I'm okay. I just
Oh,
need
she's
a
right
minute.
here.
I'm sorry.
I understand. Completely.
I can't lose control here. If you're too sweet to me, I'll fall apart.
Okay. Okay, we have a lot of work to do.
Now, obviously, there's the
Right.
whole.
I have to get her ready. Take her home. I have to tell Mama.
We'll do it all together.
I don't know if that's the best way. I think we need to talk. Kaz, honey, I want you to go with them.
What? No, I can't. My place is with you. What if you need me?
I'll be okay. Our friends need you more. You have to keep them safe. I'll be with family. I'll catch up when I can.
No, Jory. It doesn't feel right. This terrible... Your sister... I should be with you.
I love you for that. But no. You should be with them. We're talking about a dragon. The dragon that killed Belinda.
I don't like it.
I hear what you're saying, love. This is how it has to be. We have greater responsibilities. What do you think?
I'll go, but not tonight. Tonight I'm staying with you. I'll leave tomorrow when you do.
This is the best way. You'll see.
I hope you're right.
Alright. So, like, you feel the love because I sure can. Yeah, I mean, it would have been good to spend a bit more time with her. And obviously, there's the whole, oh, we just met her and she's dead. And I did totally get that. And I do agree. Like, I don't really, like, this doesn't really hit me that much. But I guess, like, the important thing is that she's Marjorie's sister. And, like, we're supposed to feel bad for Marjorie, not for Belinda, I guess. But yeah, like, I think it would have been good to spend a bit more time with her, at least. You know, a little bit. So, you know, she's more than just, you know, 10 lines of dialogue. So it feels a bit more, I mean, between Marjorie and Casimir. Oh no, it's too business, it feels business-like. Yeah, no, I don't think it's very good at all. Like, once again, you just don't spend enough time with it, I think. Like, there's not enough time where they, like, you just come across them and they're in love, and it's just, it hasn't earned it, you know. But anyway, I'm not going to just sit and complain about the story. You know, I get the idea what they're going for. Mordred off bad, it causes bad things. She's dead, we are sad, etc. Yeah. Let's head back to Dry Top and go see the ley line. What are we actually doing? Check in with your friends back at Dry Top, and we have to do a stupid event. Yeah. Yikes. Event that I'm struggling with. Give me boons. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Let me read. Let me. Oh my god. Jeez, they're tanky. At least they're all piled up onto one spot. Christ almighty. I can't always be there to carry you. I mean, to be fair, what more am I supposed to do? Oh, there's people now. There we go. Not die. Okay, very good. Great advice. I'll do that next time. I only have so many dodges and heals. No, I don't know NG at all very much as well, but for the most part it's been fine. I mean, that's just a pissy event with the stupid bloody tendrils that are the most annoying thing in the bloody game almost, except maybe those stupid raptors or whatever they're called. The pocket raptors. Oh, and smoke scales. Ugh. And they're all coming up. The enemies are going to get stronger now. Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you. I'm aware of that. If I die, I die. I'll change my build up. But that's the first time. Well, actually, I think. Well, yeah. It's the first real time in open world that I've died. So if it keeps happening, then yes, I'll change my build. But I'm confident. Well, I'm not confident. But until that point, I'll just live with it. The machine. The machine.
There you are. We were starting to worry. Where's Marjorie? You two are normally attached at the hip.
Shut up, Bram. Casimir, is Marjorie all right? Did something happen?
Her sister, Belinda, was killed at Fort Selma. Marjorie went home to be with her family and to mourn.
Oh no, that's terrible. But wait, why are you here? Shouldn't you be with her?
I wanted to go with her, but she asked me to see this mission through. She's safe, at least, with family.
How's she holding up?
Oh, you know. She puts on a strong face, but I see right through it. I can see that she's hurting, and that she blames herself. She promised she'd join us as soon as she can.
Poor Marjorie.
I'm so sorry, Casimir.
Sorry, my friend.
Let me catch you up on what I've learned so far.
This was Scarlet's first ley line. This is Scarlet's first ley line. It's a hub where multiple lines converge, but it's still tiny compared to the one at Lion's Arch. I heard some of what happened. Miners dug here and hit this pocket. I imagine the ley line messed with all their machines, so they abandoned the mine. But some must have talked, and Scarlet heard about it. So this is where it all began. This is definitely where Scarlet began to intensely research ley lines. Yes, these machines let us see the magic that is usually invisible. What does all her research add up to? You realize that if Scarlet hadn't lost her mind, she'd have been heralded as one of the greatest arcane researchers of the century. This is an unprecedented discovery, what all Asura dream of. I'm less interested in our past than in our future. Patient much? Gosh, okay. I've ascertained that there's a disturbance in the ley lines, and it's affecting certain waypoints. Unfortunately, Scarlet was right. When we Asura placed with waypoints, some worked better than others, so we got rid of the ones that didn't work, and kept those that did. They worked better when placed on a ley line. Correct! Without even realizing what we were doing, we tapped into the power of the ley lines. And it's no longer just theory, I can prove it now. How are the waypoints affected? I'm 98.5% sure I can answer correctly. It's these vines. They're attracted to the magical resonance of the waypoints. The vines? So you mean Mortimer's corruption? Not exactly. It's my belief that these vines we're seeing are coming directly from the dragon spreading underground across Tyria. It's not just corruption, it's him. The free moving ones above ground? As far as I can tell, they're corrupted and spreading. But our primary concern is the waypoint situation. If that gets worse, we could be in serious trouble. We have to do something.
I was just getting to that. I can build a device that will make the waypoints more efficient. They'll be less attractive to Mordremov.
What do you need us to do?
At the moment, nothing. I have the matter well in hand, but there is something else. Something so amazing. Wanna see? Follow me.
Wanna see? Follow me. You all ready for the best cutscene in Guild Wars 2?
Look! Can you believe your eyes?
What is it?
It's Omad's machine, you simpleton!
Hey, respect.
Sorry, but it's the very device that showed Scarlet the eternal alchemy. It still works.
Can I smash it? That thing's gotta be dangerous.
Absolutely not. Think about what we can learn. Besides, my mind is far more resilient than Scarlet's was.
I don't think you should mess with it. I'm inclined to agree with Bram. What do you think?
What do I think? What What do you think we should do? If this is the device Scarlet portaled here from Omad's lab, then it's got to be dangerous. It looks like Scarlet added to it. Some of the parts look different. Newer. That makes me even more nervous. Is it powered up? I think so. What do you remember about this device? At the time we said it was designed to affect the mind, open it to new awareness. I heard that when Scarlet got into it. She claimed she saw what the Asura call the eternal alchemy. What else? It broke Scarlet's mind. After she used it, she was never the same. It's as if it opened the door to insanity. Never was the same again. She committed her first murder after using it, and escalated quickly after that. Yes, this machine started her on a very dark path. So, what are we going to do? We can't let Timmy near it. For our own good, I agree.
Oh no! We have to...
Don't touch anything. We don't know what... Timmy!
Can't get close. That thing is shooting off too much lightning.
I'll shield you. Get her out of there.
I'm going in.
Enemy retreating.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Like my dreams. I dream of the eternal alchemy. God.
Hey, you okay? I think he's dead.
What? No. He's alive.
Tell us everything. What did you see?
Are you alright? Once it had you, we were afraid to just yank you out.
Well, then you started screaming and we had no choice.
How do you feel? When you're ready to talk, we're ready to listen.
Maybe you stop talking. I would be ready to talk. I remember when this came out, we went to YouTube to watch it again and again to try and understand the mess. Well, I get the gist that it's basically just, you know, when Zaitan died, it threw everything out of balance and it all went crazy after that. Basically. I guess there's probably more to it. Boss, are you okay? Take deep breaths. It was incredible! What was it? What are you talking about? I had a vision. I saw it. The eternal alchemy. You what? You're going to have to explain. I don't understand. I'll try. I saw how Terra is woven, and I'm tied up in it somehow. Okay, I think you need to rest well. Do you hurt anywhere? Listen, vast energies flow through and around Terra, and I saw a dragon. It what? What did you see? It was part of the workings of the world. It came at me. It sounds like a terrible nightmare. I also saw the pale tree at the heart of a vast moving puzzle, as Scarlet did. The pale tree? What do you think it means? It means we need to talk to her. What can she do? She's a tree. She has a political clout. She's important, perhaps more than we know.
I wish I'd seen it.
I'm glad you're okay. You had magic flowing out of your ears.
It wasn't so bad.
His hair was standing straight up.
It was. Okay, guys, this is serious. We need to talk about what we're going to do. What's the plan?
Can you explain more about what you saw? What do you think this means? It's hard to describe. The pale tree was in my vision, represented by the symbol we saw in the drawing in Scarlet's room. We have to go and talk to her. In the grove? What do you think she can help you? Do you think she can help you make sense of your vision? She may be your greatest ally. It's time to make the world aware of Maguuma. Yes, I see. We should talk to her. How do you think we should make the world aware? It sounds like a big job. We need to let the leaders... I have to go, goodbye. God. We need to let the leaders know. If we're lucky, they'll listen. You don't want to just inform them. You want them to work together against Maguuma? I can't imagine any greater or more urgent threat than Maguuma. True. Between the endangered waypoints, the corrupted Mordrum, and the vines spreading underground as far as the Shiver Peaks towards our hordes of magical items. That is a long sentence. I don't know how they could disagree. We'll find a way, but first we need to talk to the Pale Tree. You're reaching for the stars. How can we pull that off? You're well respected, but will that be enough? We'll take it one step at a time. This journey begins with the Pale Tree. Alright. You know we'd follow you anywhere. I'll send a request for an audience to the Grove. Sigh. But before I meet you there, I want to stop by the Reach and check on Jory. We'll meet you in the Grove when the pill tree is available. You okay, Kaz? Yes? Me? Yes, I'm okay. It's not easy seeing someone you love go through a loss like that. Jory was trying to be strong, but all I could see was her despair. It must have been heart-wrenching for you. I almost said heartwarming. She's a soldier, so she bottles it all up inside. I just want to be there to pick up the pieces when the dam breaks. She is a soldier. She'll grieve after the funeral, and her duty. She'll grieve after the funeral, and her duty are complete. I expect so. Until then, she's got to be strong for her mother and sisters. If only I still had my family's wealth, I could take her away from all this, keep her safe, give her the things she deserves. She's a fighter. Do you think she'd be content with being kept? I don't know. I just want to do something for her. I just want her to be safe. None of us are safe as long as the dragons are active.
I'll mail you when I'm ready to go to the pill tree. Bye, everyone.
The machine. Alright, well that's episode 2 done, and Entanglement. Next is the Dragon's Reach Part 1. But I think that will be for next time. Since we've got through 2 episodes, I think that's pretty good. And I don't think we've got time for a third, because I think the next 2 are actually quite long ones. So yeah, I will finish up there for today. I'll read this mail next time. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'm hoping we can make good progress quite quickly. That was pretty good. I can definitely see a good bump in quality between the two, but there is a lot more dialogue. It's crazy. A lot of dialogue. And no side-by-side cutscenes, so it's a bit different. But yeah, I will finish up there today. Thanks again for hanging out, and I'll probably be back on Tuesday for some more Guild Wars 2. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you all then. Bye stream! Bye bye!